Good morning, girls. This week we're in chapter 14 of Proverbs, and I want to highlight a couple of verses that tie into something we talked about last week. Last week we were in chapter 13, and verse 22 said, "A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children." And we talked about how God thinks long term, and this inheritance is not just about money, it's about the legacy that we leave behind. So for this week in chapter 14, it opens up by saying, "The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands, the foolish one tears hers down." So this shows us how much power a woman has over her household. The world would call it a woman's touch, but God has given us something special as women that we can take any space. It could be a mansion, it could be an apartment, it could be a room, and we will instinctively want to create a vibe. We can take any space and have it feel like home. This is especially important if you have children, because you're not just creating the tone for your household, you are building a foundation for their childhood. In verse 26, it says, "Whoever fears the Lord has a secure fortress, and for their children it will be a refuge." I'll be honest with you, if I could go back, I would probably do a couple of things differently. I would make church a normal thing in our household. I would make reading the Bible a normal thing in our household. And thankfully, God was still gracious with me. I did a pretty good job. My son and I have a great relationship. But I know if I could go back, I would add a few things to the way that I raised him to give him a stronger foundation for his childhood and for something that he can build on as an adult. So something to think about for this week, especially for the moms out there. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.